Hi everyone, welcome back to Design Craft channel. Today we're going to crochet a very sweet dessert, a love-shaped macaron. Valentine's Day is coming, and this love-shaped macaron with a cute little ribbon on top is perfect as a handmade gift, a keychain, or a lovely decoration. You can choose your favorite colors: soft pink, creamy white, chocolate brown, or any color you love. This project is sweet, relaxing, and fun to make. Even if you're a beginner, don't worry, I'll guide you step by step, nice and slow. So grab your yarn and hook, make yourself comfortable, and let's crochet a little romance together. Here are the tools you need for this project. We'll be using 4-ply cotton yarn, a 2.5mm crochet hook, a yarn needle for sewing, scissors, a small stuffing tool, and a stitch marker if you need one. Once you have all your tools ready, we can start crocheting the body. Pick your favorite color of yarn, and let's begin by making 16 chains. For round 1, start by skipping the first chain from your hook. Insert your hook into the back bump of the second chain and work 1 single crochet in each of the next 6 chains. Place a stitch marker in the first stitch to easily keep track. Next, we'll do a decrease with 3 single crochets together. To do this, insert your hook through the back bumps of the next 3 stitches. Yarn over and pull through. Then yarn under again and pull through all loops on your hook. After that, work 5 single crochets. At the last chain, work 3 single crochets all into the same stitch. Now you've reached the other side of the chain. Insert your hook into both loops and work 6 single crochets. At the tip, work 3 single crochets all in one stitch. Then work 6 single crochets along the side. And in the last chain, make 1 increase into the first stitch you started. Finally, slip stitch into the first stitch to close the round. By the end of this round, you should have a total of 32 stitches. And you have made a V shape. For round 2, start with a chain, then work 1 increase at the beginning, and you can place a stitch marker here to help keep track of the first stitch. Next, work 4 single crochets, Now we'll do a decrease with 3 single crochets together. To do this, insert your hook into the front loops of the next 3 stitches. Yarn under and pull through. Then yarn under again and pull through all loops on your hook. After that, work another 4 single crochets. Then, make 3 increases. In the next, followed by 7 single crochets. At the tip, work 3 single crochets all into one stitch. Continue with 7 single crochets along the side. Then finish this round with 2 increases. Finally, slip stitch into the first stitch to close the round. By the end of round 2, you should have a total of 38 stitches. For round 3, start with a chain. Then work 1 single crochet, and you can place a stitch marker here to mark the first stitch. Next, make 1 increase. followed by 3 single crochets. Now, it's time for a 3-stitch decrease. To do this, insert your hook into the front loops of the next 3 stitches. Yarn under and pull through, then yarn under again and pull through all loops on your hook. After that, work another 3 single crochets. Then, repeat this sequence 3 times. 1 single crochet, followed by 1 increase. Next, work 8 single crochets along the side. Work 3 single crochets all in one stitch. Continue with 8 single crochets along the other side. Then repeat the sequence 1 single crochet, followed by 1 increase. Do this twice. Finally, slip stitch into the first stitch to close the round. By the end of round 3, you should have a total of 44 stitches. For round 4, start with a chain, then work 1 single crochet. Next, make 1 increase followed by 3 single crochets. Now we're going to do a 3-stitch decrease together. After that, work 2 single crochets. Then repeat this sequence 3 times. 1 single crochet, 1 increase, and 1 single crochet. Next, work 3 single crochets. Followed by 6 half double crochets. At the tip, work 3 single crochets all into one stitch. Continue with 6 half double crochets. then 3 single crochets, repeat the sequence of 1 single crochet, 1 increase, and 1 single crochet 2 times. Finally, slip stitch into the first stitch to close the round. By the end of round 4, you should have a total of 50 stitches. For rounds 5 and 6, we'll keep it nice and simple. Start each round with a chain, then work 1 single crochet in every stitch all the way around. No increases or decreases here, just 1 single crochet in each stitch. For round 7, we'll work this round in the back loop only. This helps create a nice edge. Start with a chain, then work 1 decrease. Next, work 4 single crochets. Now, we'll do 3 single crochets all into 1 stitch. This makes a little tip in the shape. After that, work 2 single crochets. Repeat this sequence 3 times. 1 single crochet, 1 decrease, and 1 single crochet. Next, work 3 single crochets, followed by 6 half double crochets. Now, do a 3-stitch decrease together. Continue with 6 half double crochets, then 3 single crochets. Repeat the sequence 2 times. 1 single crochet, 1 decrease, 1 single crochet. Finally, slip stitch into the first stitch to close the round. By the end of round 7, you should have a total of 44 stitches. For round 8, start with a chain. Then work 1 single crochet. Next, make 1 decrease. Followed by 3 single crochets. Now, we'll do 3 single crochets all into 1 stitch. After that, work another 3 single crochets. Then, repeat this sequence 3 times. 1 single crochet, followed by 1 decrease. Next, work 8 single crochets along the side. Then do a 3-stitch decrease together. Continue with 8 single crochets. Then repeat this sequence 2 times. 1 single crochet followed by 1 decrease. Finally, slip stitch into the first stitch to close the round. For rounds 9 and 10, we'll continue following this pattern and keep decreasing to shape the macaron nicely. Next, let's work on the macaron detail using the front loops from round 7. Start by making a small knot with your yarn. Now, work the same pattern all the way around. Make 1 chain, then a slip stitch into the next front loop stitch, moving from stitch to stitch around the circle. This simple step creates that classic macaron texture and gives the edge a cute decorative finish. Once you reach the end, fasten off and gently pull the yarn tight to secure. Now it's time to add the stuffing. Gently fill the macaron with polyester fiber, adding a little at a time, making sure it's full but still soft. Once you're happy with the shape, use the leftover yarn and a yarn needle to weave through the remaining stitches around the opening. Slowly pull the yarn tight to close the hole. Secure it well, then hide the yarn neatly inside. And just like that, make one more. We need 2 pieces to complete this macaron. Next, let's work on the filling part of the macaron. Pick your favorite color and we'll crochet this part directly onto the macaron. Insert your hook between round 8 and round 9. Start with 3 chains. Now, make 1 puff stitch using 4 half double crochets. After the puff stitch, skip 2 stitches. Then make another puff stitch in the next stitch. Repeat this pattern all the way around the macaron. This will create a cute, fluffy filling layer in the middle. Once you've finished all the puff stitches around, it's time to close the macaron. Place the second macaron piece on top, matching the shape carefully. You can sew the 2 pieces together, or if you prefer, you can also use a little glue to attach them. Next, let's crochet the little ribbon that goes on top of the macaron. This ribbon will make it look extra cute and gift ready. Start by making 28 chains. Row 1, make 1 chain, then begin working into the chains. First, work 3 slip stitches. Next, work 2 single crochets. Then work 4 double crochets. After that, work 2 single crochets. And finish with 3 slip stitches. This completes one side of the ribbon. Now, repeat the same sequence again to create the other side of the ribbon. Once you're done, bring the 2 sides together, gently fold the ribbon in half, and join the center to shape the bow. Next, let's crochet the ribbon tails. Start by making 24 chains. Then make 2 more chains to begin the row. Now, we'll work back along the foundation chain. First, work 2 double crochets. Next, make 1/2 double crochet. Then work 2 single crochets. After that, make 14 slip stitches. Next, work 2 single crochets. Followed by 1/2 double crochet, and 2 double crochets. Finally, make 2 chains, then slip stitch into the chain to finish. Once it's done, cut the leftover yarn and hide the yarn tail. Let's join both ribbon pieces together. Take the leftover yarn and gently roll the two pieces together, then secure it tightly so they stay in place. Once it's done, you can place the ribbon right on top of your macaron. Look how cute it already looks. The perfect finishing touch for our little love-shaped dessert. And just like that, our cute love-shaped macaron is complete. You can make it in any color you like, add the ribbon, and even use it as a keychain, decoration, or a sweet handmade gift for someone special these Valentines. I hope you had fun crocheting along with me today. Thanks for crafting with me, and I'll see you in the next video.